All right, so that brings us to the next slide. Science builds on itself, and it's like a pyramid. And at the beginning, there were a lot of people trying to figure out our world around us, and gradually, as they've figured it out, the later generations, they don't have to answer those early questions. They can build on it. And so, while way back in time, when lightning struck, they would think, the god Thor was angry and was throwing a lightning bolt down, and that tree over there was really bad, and that's why it burst into flames. No, we know the cause of lightning, and so we have this idea that in the modern view of the world, we approach things from the perspective of rationality. And this is, the modern view of life. And we feel that all perceived or all natural phenomena can be explained. Now, maybe we don't know the answer yet, but at some point it can be explained. Now, that isn't the way the world has always viewed things. Like I said, now we've sort of entered into a period of time where we feel that we can use science to answer anything. Maybe we haven't gotten the answer yet, but we will. So I always find this one hard to talk about because there's inductive and deductive reasoning. So we have these two different ways of reasoning, and I'm going to have to look at my notes to explain it because for whatever reason I have a hard time remembering this stuff. Okay, so you have generalizations you can make, and so you say, you see this incidence over here, and that incidence over there, and that incidence over there. And maybe we're talking about cats, and we say, wow, that's a funny noise that cat over there made. Meow. Right? And then, mew. And then, I can't, some other version, but you say, they're all kind of the same, and they're all cats. I know. If you're a cat, you make a sound we call meow. So it's a generalist. So you take specific ideas and make a generalization. Now, then there's sort of the opposite, and this is where you are, that first example was inductive reasoning. And then in the next example is kind of going from the other side. So you have a generalization and you say, oh, what is that over there? I see something. Let's creep up on it and watch it. And it makes a sound and you say, that's a cat type sound. That thing must be a cat. It's deductive reasoning. It's what Sherlock Holmes used to say. It's elementary, my dear Watson. You use deductive reasoning. So we know about the world, and we can apply this knowledge to come up with an answer about the world. Okay, we'll talk about a systematic approach to coming up with answers about the world next. Scientific method.